My film is called Operation Filmmaker, and it's about a young Iraqi film student invited by Liev Schreiber, the actor and director, to leave Baghdad and come work on a Hollywood movie. I got involved because I knew David Shiskell from college, and he directed an MTV show called True Life, I'm Living in Iraq, that aired on MTV that featured 7 minutes of Muthana telling his story about how the Americans bombed the film school and the equipment was obsolete because of Saddam, and he was desperate to go to Hollywood. And totally by chance, Liev was channel surfing one night, saw Muthana, was captivated by him, and decided to help him, and basically plucked him right out of Baghdad, right out of a war zone, and deposited him on the set of Everything is Illuminated in Prague, where he was an intern. At first I thought I was making a film that was just going to be maybe not that interesting. It was really a work for hire, actually, about this American actor doing something really nice for an Iraqi. And then when I got to the set of Everything is Illuminated in Prague, I soon realized that there was a conflict developing between Muthana, the Iraqi, and the Americans on set, and that both sides had thwarted expectations. Muthana thought he was going to be directing the film, and instead he was told to serve snacks and coffee and make Xeroxes, and he was really not happy about that at all, to say the least. And Liev thought that Muthana would be really grateful that he'd done so much for him. So both sides were really disappointed, and that's when I realized, okay, I have a film on my hands here, and I need to keep filming. And then I continued to film for the next 2 years. At the end of Everything is Illuminated, Liev Schreiber and Peter Saraf, the producer, and the crew of Everything is Illuminated went home. And there I was with Muthana in Prague, and I was the only person he had to ask for advice or money or visa help or whatever it was. I found it really difficult to remain objective in filming the story when he kept insisting that I help him. So I began to film the process of him demanding and asking help of me, and before I realized it, I became a huge part of the film and of his story. It was just impossible to remain objective because he was very intelligent and aggressive about getting things from people, and I felt guilty about the war, like Liev, and I felt terrible that here was this Iraqi stranded in Prague, and so I started to help him. So I lost my ability to be an objective witness to his story. More and more as the film goes on, I become a bigger and bigger character in the film, and our relationship becomes this power struggle of an American woman with the power behind the camera and an Iraqi man in front of the camera trying to get as much of that power as possible. And so our relationship also resonates in terms of the war itself. The film really is a metaphor for the invasion of Iraq, and it's a look at what is it that led us into this war. But it's not direct, it's through this very personal and unique story. He saw the film, and he liked it at first, but then he found a blog saying that he was spoiled, and he decided he hated it. And then threatened us with a lawsuit, but then he changed his mind about that. And there's been a whole drama that's unfolded after the film. I could keep filming forever.